Now let's go down to number 11 and actually use some of these forms where we're actually trying to find a value. So if we look at number 11, first of all, it says y varies directly as x. Okay, so that tells you it's direct. So we're going to use y equals kx. Okay, and then they give me these values of y equals 18 when x is 15. So what you're going to do is we got to find k first. So we're going to put 18 in for y. We're going to solve for k, so I'm going to leave a k in it times 15. And so if I solve for k, I'm going to divide by 15. I'm going to divide by 15. So I get k is equal to 18 over 15. And let's go ahead and reduce that to 6 over 5. So there's my variation constant. Now I'm going to come over here a little bit. And I'm going to rewrite my direct variation y equals kx. So I know now it's kind of y equals 6/5 for this one times x. And we're supposed to, here's what we're supposed to find. Find y when x is 20. So they're going to give us one of the variables and then find the other one. In this case, we're finding y. Sometimes it could be find x. So 6/5 multiplied by 20. Remember, that's like 20 over 1. So if I do 6/5 times 20, I could do some reducing. 5 goes in there once and in there 4 times. Okay, so I really have 6 times 4 left. So y is 24. There's my answer to that problem. You don't have to necessarily give what k is, but you do need to find k as your first step. All right, let's go back and let's look at number 12. So if we look at number 12, it's inverse variation. So I'm going to go x times y equals k. Y is negative 14 when x is 12. So we're going to put those in there. We're going to put 12 in for x. We're going to put negative 14 in for y is equal to k. And if I go ahead and multiply those two, I get negative 168. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that k, and now we're going to take this equation, our general form, xy equals k for inverse variation, and we know it's now xy equals negative 168, and we need to find x when y is 21. So I have x times 21 is equal to negative 168. I'm going to divide by 21. So x is equal to negative 168 divided by 21. Right there is negative 8. So there's an inverse example. And then we're going to go down to the first joint example on 14. Notice it's y varies jointly. So y equals kxz. And we know y equals 80 when x is 5 and z is 8. Okay, so if I pull this back over, we have y is 80. So 80 is going to go in here. We're going to find k in this first step. We're going to put in 5 for x, and we're going to put in 8 for z. Okay, so this is really 40 times k is equal to 80. We're going to divide by 40. So k is 2. Now we're going to go up and we're going to say y equals kxz. So it's y equals 2xz for this problem. So now we're supposed to find y when x is 16, so we're going to put 16 in here, and z is 2. So we're finding y, so it's 2 times 16 times 2, so y is equal to 64. So there's a joint variation problem.